KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing satay beef and green beans. This is an absolutely beautiful recipe and one of my favourites of all time, and pretty easy to do. Look, let's just get on with it. Alright, I've got a Pyrex jug here which I'm going to start adding in 3 cloves of garlic. Alright, just using garlic paste there, and I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons worth of ginger paste and 2 teaspoons worth of lemongrass paste. Right, I'm using these ingredients because it makes it quick and easy. 3 teaspoons worth of ground coriander and 2 teaspoons worth of ground cumin. Okay, so far so easy. And here I've got 2 teaspoons worth of ground fennel. Right, and for a bit of colour and extra flavour, 2 teaspoons worth of ground turmeric. Okay, that can go in. Teaspoons worth of salt. Okay, and we're going to add in about half a teaspoon's worth of ground white and black pepper mix. Right, you can just use one or the other. I'm also going to add in 1.5 tablespoons worth of caster sugar. Just give all of that a little bit of a mix through so everyone gets to know each other in the jug. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons worth of fish sauce. Okay, that can go straight in. Right, and about 2 tablespoons worth of a good quality soy sauce. Alright, add that in again, give that a little bit of a stir, just try and get things combined a little bit. Alright, pretty simple. And here I've got 2 to 3 tablespoons worth of coconut cream. Alright, so we're just going to put that straight in just like that. And this is going to be basically our whole flavouring and seasoning all in one. So once again, give all of that a good mix through, and that coconut cream is really going to start bringing all those ingredients together. Just add a little touch of water, not a lot, just to make sure we've got a nice little bit of a paste happening. Alright, pretty simple. And here I've got around about half a kilo's worth of yakiniku style beef, right? Very thinly cut beef. You can find it at Asian butchers. You can actually start to find it now in supermarkets. A little dash of Zhaojing wine and a little dash of soy sauce. Right, probably about 2 tablespoons worth of each. You can make your own yakiniku cut beef. I'll leave a link in the description on how to take a nice big slab of beef and make up this beautiful thin beef, which is perfect for stir fries. Okay, so I'm going to let that sit for about 20 minutes or so. Alright, in our wok, a little bit of oil is happening. And yes, I'm going back to the old wok at the moment. It's just what I'm preferring at the moment. And here I've got a nice big handful worth of just frozen green beans. Right, you can use fresh if you want, but these frozen ones, they're going to work out perfectly. We're going to let them sit in the wok there for about 4 to 5 minutes or so. Just get a bit of colour on them and defrost them. We still want a little bit of crunch to them because they're going to keep cooking along with everything else as we go. Right, 1 onion thinly sliced. Right, I'm using the quarter cut method, which is sort of more traditional for the Asian takeaway style process. And we're just going to get a little bit of colour on there. I'm going to add in probably a little dash of Zhaojing wine as well. The 2 flavours just seem to work nicely. Right, we've got a nice little bit of colour there. We've gone a little bit translucent. We're going to remove that and put that into the bowl with the beans. Okay, so we're going to fast forward a smidge here. I'm going to put a little bit of oil back into our wok because our onion has taken up all of that. And all we have to simply do now is very, very quickly, this is where the recipe really goes fast forward. We're going to start cooking off our beef, right? Just our very lightly marinated beef. Now this is only have to sit in there for about 60 to 90 seconds ish. Alright, not very long at all. Right, so we want to try and get a bit of a medium rare cook on this at the moment because it's going to keep going. As you can see, that has changed colour quite quickly, and all we need to do is just get a little bit of colour on there, just like I'm doing right there. And if you haven't had a Malaysian style satay before, it's got to be the best satay flavour ever. Not the stuff with peanuts and all the rest of it. It's just pure spices and flavour. So just going to keep tossing that through just like that. I'm just using a pair of tongs there. I'm not even going to bother using a stirring utensil properly. And once they're basically, as I said, sort of that medium rare stage, take that off, because we don't want to overcook the beef. It'll end up being, you know, a little bit too tough and rubbery. Alright, so we're just going to quickly keep doing that off in batches, and there's nothing better than the smell of cooking beef. I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit right now. There are little bits of last pieces of yakiniku style steak or beef cut off. I've got a little bit of stickage in the bottom of this. I'm going to give that a little bit of a scrapey scrape. A little touch of water there just to deglaze the pan. Okay, this non-stick wok is not non-stick anymore on the bottom. I ruined it, but I do have a spare one. Okay, we're going to start putting in all that spice and coconut cream mixture all in the wok, just like that. I'm going to start getting a bit of heat happening. I'm going to start cooking those spices off. Alright, and the flavour at the moment in the KPsKINGDOM kitchen is just amazing. We're going to put all of our ingredients straight back into that beautiful spice and coconut mix, right, just like that. Right, and Mrs. KP is getting a little bit of rice together over on the other side of the kitchen, and all I'm simply going to do now is add just a tiny little bit of chicken stock with a little bit of corn flour in there. Yeah, probably about sort of half a cup's worth of water with about 2 teaspoons worth of cornstarch. That goes in, and all we have to simply do now is just bring that back up to the heat, and that sauce will thicken up just nicely. And as you can see, that beautiful colour is getting deeper and deeper as we go. Alright, so just keep going along like that. Very, very simple, and really, really beautiful dish, this one of my favourites. A little bit of rice in the middle of a shallow bowl or plate like that, and all we simply have to do now is just serve up that beautiful sauce, the beans and the beef, onion, all together in that sauce. And there you go, you've got KP's Malaysian style satay beef and beans. Love to see you try and make this one at home. It does taste amazing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell to be notified every time a new video goes up, and share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We are trying to get KPsKINGDOM out there. Please leave a comment. Love reading, love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to make a dish which, in all honesty, took about 15 minutes, we need to come and join the family. My family, hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off to eat my satay beef and beans, and I will catch you next time. Bye.